and they're trying to capture this win, I guess. It's called a mini. You guys know what that's all about? A whole bunch of volleyball teams from all over. And they travel out here at PS2 and also at Super. And they're like 2 days. I was here yesterday, and they're going there today. I think today is like the championship round. And I tell you something, man. These volleyball players, they're tough. They're out there in that sun. And they're like bumping all these balls, whatever it is. And then sometimes you have to dive. I mean, I don't know how they do it. You have to kind of like fall on the ground and then kind of hit all that. Basketball player, put me in the AC gym, right, Eddie? AC gym. Let's not do anything else. No outdoor, please. So, yeah, I look at that, I go like this, man, that's tough. And not just the elements, not just the weather, but just the whole game and everything else. And here's what I noticed, guys, and maybe you guys can relate to this. If you go watch volleyball, basketball, or whatever it is, you watch how each and every one of them put so much hard work into it. I don't think any one of them wants to be average. Is that true? Think about it for a moment. Think about it for yourself. You guys want to be average? You guys want to be average? Like, you're going to be a basketball player. You want to be, I'm going to be average, because I'm going to be an average basketball player. Like, who wants to be average? You have to give out. You have to put out. No pain? No gain. Yeah. Same thing with basketball. Same thing with music, right? I'm sure Al practices a lot. I don't think Al comes up here that I'm just going to be the average. I'm going to struggle. I'm just going to catch this, guys. None of you want to be average. Is that true? None of you want to be average. No one wants to be average. But I'm going to show you something. I got something called bell curve. Yeah, you guys know, well, John might know this because he's this math guy. Wilson might know this because he's that CPA in the making guy. There's a bell curve. I think Michael should know this. He's in finance and everything else. Here's a bell curve. This is a bell curve. It's like this right there. And what bell curve tells us is very simple. High majority of all people. Average. Whatever it is that you're doing. A company you're working for, something you want to do in your life, mostly the industries, basketball, volleyball, musicians, every aspect of it, you're going to find a bell curve. And that bell curve tells you that most people are going to be what? Average. 80% of the people are usually going to be average. And then you got this, the low 10% here and the low 10% here. Fail. Just cannot cut it. Totally fail. And then they're over here, the elite, the top 10%. You can do this with money, wealth distribution. Top 5% of the people that have all the money part controls like over 80% of all wealth in the world. So we are all what?
Average.
Sorry, yes. But get this, no one wants an average, true? So you have to ask yourself this question right now. You should be asking past next. The fact is most people are average. The fact is, it is. Just look at it. Who gets 4.0 GPA? Average people get it? No, average people get what? Average. Listen up. Who gets the high paying job? Everybody get it? No, only a few. But the most people get it. Average. But none of us, myself included, want to be an average. Do I want to be an average pastor? No. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, we have a pastor at New Life. How's the pastor in New Life? Yeah, he's average. I mean, get out of here. You tell me average. I cannot be average. I don't want to be average. Right, average. But none of them want to be average. So you have to ask yourself this question. If no one likes to be average, and no one wants to be average, and everyone wants to be somebody above average, then why is it that everyone still end up being average? Not just at school, but in life. True, yes or no? Number one obstacle. People that are average that want to succeed, to elevate is number one obstacle that stops you. The reason why we are all average, and only a few of us elevate up there, the study has been done, number one barrier. You know what that is that stops you? You know what it is that keeps you average? Fear. Everyone say fear. Yeah. John Acuff did an amazing study on it. Follow ACUFF. That's on author, John J-O-N. You could Google that if you want to. He said the number one thing in an interview, asking him, why is it everyone's average and no one wants to be awesome? Fear. He said, all my studies, everything I've done, he looked at people in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, age, into the 60s, studied their lives. We're all going to end up the same place. We're all going to, when we get to our 60s and 70s, we're all going to end up in the same place. We all go through it in our 20s. In our 20s, we're all going to make mistakes. And we're going to try to figure out what this whole thing is all about in our lives. We're learning. That's the stage. You're in the 20s, the low 20s, you're learning. We should all be learning. But then when you're 30 years old, in your 30s, you should be editing. You should be editing. And what editing means, simply like, I'm going to prioritize. I'm learning this, I'm in my 20s. In my 30s, I know what I kind of want now. I'm going to edit my life. I'm going to say, I'm going to prioritize this instead of that. You guys getting it? So each stage, 20s, 30s, 40s, there's a certain stage. And he goes, we all get to 60s. We're all going to get there one day. All willing to live into your 60s. And most of us going to be average. When you're average, the stories that you have to tell is simply this. I can take my chances. You're all going to be 60s one day. You're all going to be sitting there at the kitchen table, at a diner, whatever it is, and you might be living out your average life. And you're going to be telling this type of stories. Everyone gets to 60s, and you tell different stories. When you live an average life, you get to 60, you're going to say, those are the mistakes I made. Because I was afraid. I didn't take a chance. The people that succeed, the people that broke this bell curve, they're the ones that's going to sit around the story in their 60s. They're going to say, let me get back to my community. Let me show someone else proper steps to take. So if you're average, if you didn't take your chances, you're going to be telling sad stories. Don't do this. Don't live the life I live. You guys hear me? But if you took that chance, you're not afraid, you go like this. Here's what I did. Let me show you and guide you in your life. So today I just want to talk about fear. Don't say fear. Yeah. Fear is your number one barrier. Fear keeps you at being average. And so if you understand how to overcome your fear, then you're no longer average. Are we cool? Okay, now catch this. You know why fear? Think of this. Every time you want to do something important, every time you want to do something that matters, you get scared. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Every time you want to do something important, every time you want to do something that matters to you, fear comes in because it is important. True? Because it is important and there's fear. Now catch this. You will never be afraid if you're going to do something average. Think about that. You're about to do something average. You're not going to be afraid. Right? Anyone of you afraid to do average? No, you sleep average. You eat average. You study average. When you go to class, you go, average, I got this. I got this. Teacher, I got average. And you feel good about it. There's no fear. But if the teacher goes and if your coach goes, yo man, you better hit those three. You better make your layup. You better do this, you better do this. Now there's no pressure on it because it matters. There's no longer practice. It's a tournament game. It's a championship point. And guess what? The best tennis players in the world, they're going to choke a little. They're going to choke a little because why? That match point matters. When that match point matters, you get a little afraid. So the best lesson that you and I can learn is how to overcome your fears. Cool? So today we're looking at the role model. Give me a role model, Pastor Karen. Give me a role model. So that when I come across these stages and when there's fear that hits me, I can understand the lesson. Are we good now? Everyone say cool? Cool. Alright, let's go. Go to your program. Nice and loud. This is series 3 of me. I want to be like Mike. That's role model. Fear is your number one barrier to growing your faith. Fear is the number one barrier to growing your faith. Peter 10, follow me. 1 Peter 3, 1, 2, 3. Do not fear what they fear. Do not be frightened. Peter 10. Do not fear. Everyone say, do not fear.
Do not fear.
You got that, right? Next part. Circle, do not be frightened. Circle that. Everyone say, do not be frightened.
Do not be frightened.
Please read Luke 17:5. Next one out, please read. The apostles said to the Lord, increase our faith. Circle the word increase. Everyone say increase.
Increase.
My money. No. Increase my wallet. No. Increase our what?
Faith.
Faith. Faith. Bring your attention, please. Scripture is very clear. Fear is the number one barrier. If you want to be average, you don't need anything else. Average is easy. Average comes easy. If you don't have to do anything, you're average. You don't have to do anything. You're going to fit right in. You're going to be cool. But every time you want to start something, fear creeps in. Scripture is very clear. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of what people are afraid about. And the apostles, they said, increase our faith. Now watch this. In order for you to overcome your faith, you need faith. Okay, you need faith. So how do you increase your faith? You know, when I came into ministry, when I answered the call, I was in business, as you all know. Was I scared to say, I'm going to leave my business and do this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, seriously. Big fear. Does it matter? I'm not trying to do something average. I can tell you. I'm doing something that I don't know. I'm doing something that's beyond what I could do. It's like, what is this all about? Average for me is a little simple for me. Just continue doing what I'm doing. I'll be average. I'll be okay. And maybe I'll be a little more successful in terms of my business. And that's cool. But I didn't want that. So every time I want to step out something in my comfort zone, that's fear. Same thing. Launching New Life Now. We didn't have any other congregation. If you were to be here 10 years ago, you'll see our Associate Minister Emily, you'll see our Associate Minister Winnie. They had the choir robes on. White choir robes. They knew how to move. Whatever. Seriously, where's Tom? We need Tom. Tom was here too. Tom. Eric, were you part of the choir too? Oh yeah, you lucked out, right? No, I'm just joking, you guys. But you get what I mean. You take that tradition. I'm not mocking. Just having fun. You take that tradition, and you go to the church board and says, "Can we do something a little different? Like, can we play something different? Can we do something different?" There's no English translation. You want to do something that matters. There's no opposition. There's no relax. There's always something in the way. So, question to all of you. Whenever you step out and you're afraid, what elevates and what pushes that fear away? It's faith, right? That's the faith. So how do you increase your faith, guys? Can you just say, I got this. No. So, it doesn't work. If you got it, you haven't gotten it already. Then you would have been doing it already. Then you won't need to tell yourself, I got this. Are you guys following this, okay? So you need something outside you. If there's something still inside you, you got it. You got it. But then you know you don't got it because you're looking at the results and you go, I'm kind of just average. So let's go. Yep. Then follow me. Please read Hebrews 11, 32 to 34. Next one out. Please read with me. Gideon, Barak, Samson, and the prophets who through faith conquered kingdoms. Evil was practiced, whose weakness was turned to strength. You understand? There's going to be growth opportunities for every one of us, for you and for me. And you have to recognize those growth opportunities. You have to recognize those faith growth opportunities. God will ask you to do something beyond your courage. God will ask you to do something beyond your courage. Follow me. First name on that list, read it. Yeah. Nice. Second guy's name is Barak, third guy's name is Samson, and now watch this. And the prophets who through faith. Circle through faith. Everyone say through faith.
Through faith.
Because of faith, through faith, they were able to conquer kingdoms. They were able to gain. Everyone say gain.
Gain.
What was promised. And watch this. Whose weakness, underlying weakness, was turned to what?
Strength.
There you go. Let's look at the word turn. Everyone say turn. Look at me, please. Right there. Scripture is very clear. These guys, Rob, Gideon, Samson, these are role models for all of us. And they go like this. Who through what? Faith. Because they had faith, then they were able to do something beyond their capabilities. They were just average. Did you know that? Bell curve. Look. Look at my bell curve. I'll tell you about Gideon from last week. Gideon was not average. He was pathetic. He was down here. He failed. He was down here. He was not average. When God says, let's go, he goes, not me. He goes, not me, remember? The people here last week, he goes, I don't want to go. He goes, God goes, you, mighty warrior. He does. He goes, man, my tribe is from the lowest. My family, I'm the youngest, I'm the least. Don't tell me to go from pathetic to like elite. No way. If you were to ask Gideon, he would rather be average. So let's turn. Just that one word. Scripture is very clear. For you, for me, just that one word. Faith. Who through faith, you're able to turn your weakness into what? Right? So it's not about you. It's not like, I got this. No. We got it, like I said, you got it, you would have done it. Yes or no? If you got it, you would have done it. But since you and I don't have it, we need faith. And everyone needs faith. Everyone that gets up there needs to have faith. So then the question has to be, geez, Pastor Ken, how can I get this faith? And I'm just like I share right now with you. There's so many growth opportunities for you and me. And here's what God does. God goes like this. I'm going to put you in a situation that requires courage. That's your growth opportunities. Every time you're afraid, those are your opportunities. Listen, every time you are afraid to do that, that is a growth opportunity because God wants to do something beyond your courage. If you have courage already to do that, that's not a test. That's not an opportunity for growth. Yes or no? But if I put you in a position where you go, I don't think I can do this. Man, that needs a lot. I'm not brave enough to do this. I don't have courage to do this. That's a growth opportunity. Think right now. Think right now. Where are those opportunities in your life? Where were times that you were afraid? Where were times that you were afraid? That's the growth opportunity. That's the time that God goes, beyond your capability. Yes. Beyond your courage. Yes. That's it. What do? You walk away. No. So let's follow the example today. Let's learn what Gideon did. Let's go. Please read Judges 6, 25, 26. Next round. Please read with me. The same night the Lord said to them, take a second bow from your father's herd, the one 7 years old. Tear down your father's altar to Baal and cut down the Asherah pole beside it. Then build a proper kind of altar to the Lord your God, using the wood of the Asherah pole. Offer the second bow as a burnt offering. Look up, please. Like Will tells me, Coach, sometimes I just don't get it because it sounds like Shakespeare. That's the word you use, right? Shakespeare. You go, I go, whoa, so did you sometimes get a good word from church? He goes, well, he doesn't do this, I do this. He goes like, no, sometimes it's Shakespeare. This is all on me. So let me just break it down for you, okay? Your pen. Here's your feeling. Suffer your relationships in your life. Place God first. So God will actually do something beyond your courage, and here's what you have to do. He's asking you to suffer your relationships in your life. He's asking you to place Him first. Look up, please. That's it. Look up. God's going to do something beyond your courage. Your greatest fear is to break relationships and hurt relationships. Yes or no? Your greatest fear is to break relationships and hurt relationships. and your life. You don't want to risk your life. And God tells you this, suffer all those relationships. Place Him first. Place God first. Every time you're afraid to do something, usually it involves some relationships in there. Usually. I mean, there's money involved in certain things. But you could have deals and you could have opportunities, but you're going to say, I have to leave my family, or I have to ask my spouse for permission. She might say no. You're risking relationship. My dad might not like this. My dad is definitely not go for this. My mom, forget about it. She's not going to support it in this. So I cannot do this. So what God is saying is, can you and can I risk? Don't say risk.
Yes.
Risk and suffer your relationship and your life. Place God first, and that's how you increase your faith. Think about it for a moment. Think about it for a moment. You don't want to be average. I don't want to be average. God's talking to this guy Gideon. He goes like this. Okay, you are less than average. Gideon, you are pathetic. But you are mighty warrior. You are mighty warrior. Do this. What God is telling this guy to do is simply this. You guys are from Asian families, some of you guys. Charles, understand. You're almost Asian, a half Asian. You got half me in there somewhere. I know that. Right? With James, Jeffrey James. But what God is telling them is do this. These guys will understand a little bit better because if you go to the average Chinese family, they have 12 sons. 5 sons. Who has some of that at home? Yes. Guys, your mother and your father pray to it, right? Your mother and your father said, bless our family, right? And they said, your grandfather and your grandmother prayed to this as well too. Your grandfather, mother, and father, generation, you prayed to this. And God goes like this to this guy Gideon. Take it, break it. Take the wood, burn it. Take the bull, the 7-year-old cow bull, sacrifice it on an offering for me. Are you kidding me? Who has one of those altars at home again? Judge in, I saw your hand. Judge in, do it tomorrow. Now, do it tonight. Tell everybody what you're going to do. Stand up. No, I'm serious, stand up. Look at everybody. You going to do it?
I'm not doing it.
Get out of here! Wait, why are you not doing it? Come on. Why not?
Fear.
Because your father's going to kick your butt, right? Even though you literally could kick your father's butt. You're stronger than your dad, yes or no? You are stronger, right?
He's older.
He's older. Wait. You got Jaden. 2 against 1. Wait, you got a little man. 3. You got this. You got this, boys. Are you guys going to do it?
Think about it.
Think about it. You got to think about it. It's hard. It's about relationships, yes or no? It's about relationships, yes or no? It's not money. It's about relationships. And God tells you to do this, and God tells me to do this, and God tells Gideon to do this. Place me first. You want faith? Place me first. You don't want to be average? Place me first. You want to be mighty, powerful? Place me first. Place me first and see what happens. But because you can't place me first, you'll always be average. Because you always think about other people. You have to please other people. You can't please me. You have to please all the other people. You're stuck in average. It's close. You're stuck in average. But your transformation comes when it's broken. You then follow me. Point number 2. Here's the principle. You're going to break away from this whole thing about being average. The second step is obey God's command. Please read Judges 6:27. Nice and loud. Please read with me. So Gideon took 10 of his servants and did as the Lord told him. But because he was afraid of his family and the men of the town, he did it at night rather than in daytime. Judge it! Do it at night! Do it at night, Judge it! And then you know what you do? Judge, I got it! You know what you're going to do? Do it at night. And in the morning, and your dad goes, who took down that, you go little man. Little man had a dream, and he was just like, no, make up an excuse. He said, little man at night, he was just sleepwalking, and he goes, no, boom. That was it. I'm not making this up. It's real, it's true. Follow me, let me prove it to you. You can follow me. So Gideon took 10, right? So Joshua took his brothers and did. Circle the word did. Everyone say did. As the Lord told him. I love that. Now watch this. What's the next word? I love those words. There's a contrast here. There's a comparison with this other thing. But because he was what?
Afraid.
Of what?
His family.
That's number one. Who else was he afraid of? That's number two. So then therefore, since he was afraid, he did it what time?
Nighttime.
Underline night. Instead of what?
Yeah.
Look up. True story. God goes like this. You want to grow your faith, right? Here's the opportunity. Don't break that. Place me first. Place me first. And you have all the faith. You have all the faith. Your faith is going to increase. That's what the apostle. Increase my faith. Don't be afraid of what they're afraid of. If you're afraid of what they're afraid of, then you're average. But you place your faith on me, you're not going to be average. Because you have something greater in you now. Listen, you have someone greater than you now. It's no longer I could do this because there's nobody else, it's you. Now you have God in you. You say, God, I follow you. Here's what Gideon did. Smart man. I would do that. Seriously? I would go like, oh, I don't think I could do it, man. Let me do it at nighttime. No one's looking. I got 10 of my homeboys. Charles, let's go. Charles, James, I need some help. It needs 10 guys. Seriously. That's how big this altar is. It's not a small one, it's a huge one for the whole town people. Too fast, let's go. They broke that whole thing, they took the wood, put it in there, it's like a big barbecue, July 4th. Put that cow in there, man. That cow was special. It's a 7-year-old cow. The dad has been saving for it. It was not to be put on an altar for God, it was to be put on an altar for another God. Are you guys getting me? This man Gideon, he was brave, but he was afraid too. So he said, hey. Bishop, this is like on Facebook, man. They did it at nighttime. I got a short little video for you guys. And before I go to the video, it's a 2-minute video. When this guy stopped talking, just listen to his words. Wait for the word trust. Everyone say trust. The word trust is going to come up. And you watch the video.
This is my story. Dreams. It's easy to dream big. There's the initial excitement, raw passion.
Hey guys, hold up. Where's the, I got the audio, no video. Thank you.
This is my story. Dreams. It's easy to dream big. There's the initial excitement, raw passion, high hopes. And you put in everything you have to pursue your dream. But inevitably, the hits will come. You get knocked down, you get back up. You get knocked down again and get back up. But the criticism keeps coming. The hard work doesn't seem to be paying off. One unmet expectation after another leads to disappointment, discouragement, and even worse, doubt. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'll never be who I thought I would be. So what will I do? I'll work harder than I ever have before. I'll work on my weaknesses and refine my strengths. Give more even after I thought I gave it my all. More importantly, as I give everything I have, I'll trust. Trust God. Trust His Word, His promises, His love. Trust Him to do what only He can do. And when it's all said and done, I want to say I did everything in my power to become who God wants me to be.
Like please. Yay. He said trust, right? He said, I'm gonna go through disappointments. I'm gonna struggle. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna put everything I could. Did he just end with that? I got this? Did he say I got this? Did he say I got? No, he knows he doesn't have this. And he goes, at the end of the day, all the criticism with everything else, man, I'm gonna trust God. I'm gonna say trust again. I'm gonna do my best. And when tough stuff comes, I'm gonna trust God. When he said trust, that's faith. I'm gonna say faith.
Faith.
They're the same. They're the same. Trust and faith goes together. You trust God, you obey Him, you follow Him. Then your faith increases. Gideon, hey, you gotta give him some props. You gotta give him some props. You and I would not do it. You and I would say, too much. You're asking too much, God. You're asking too much. I can't do that. I can't risk that. I can't risk those relationships. I can't risk that. I'm not doing it. 99% of people sitting here will not do it. Why? Go back to bell curve. Majority of us not going to do anything. Because why? Where? Over here, we're not even going to attempt. We're not even going to think about it. Pathetic. Sorry, use that word. There may be one or two of you sitting here. That's one thing. Like getting it. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. And when you figured it out, when you actually took that step, even though it was at nighttime, and you were afraid, and yes, you're all afraid. You're all afraid. If you're not afraid, then you would have done it already. You're all afraid, and as you're doing it, you're still afraid. The fear doesn't go away. As you're doing it at night, you're still afraid. You're doing it, but watch this. After you do it, your faith increases. Right after you take that action of obeying, right after you go, yes, I'm going to burn that down, whatever that thing that God wants you to burn down, to cut that off. Right after you do that, 3 things happen to your life. 3 experiences happen to your life. Here's the first one. Get your pen, follow me. There are 3 growth experiences once you start to obey. The first one is you get ready to face expected opposition. Face expected opposition. People are not going to like you because that's what you did. Please read Judges 28, 30, the verses. 1, 2, 3. In the morning, when the men of the town got up, there was Baal's altars demolished, with the Asherah pole beside cut down, and the second bull sacrificed on the newly built altar. They asked each other, who did this? When they carefully investigated, they were told, Gideon, son of Joash, did it. The men of town demanded Joash, bring out your son, he must die. Look up. Look up before I go right in. There are 3 experiences. Every time you follow something, you say, God, I trust you, and you do it. 3 things happen right away. The first one is expect opposition. Your pen. This is what you are afraid of, and it's going to happen. Right in the morning. The guys got up, the men, the leaders of this town, they got up. They saw this altar was demolished. Underline demolished. You want to say demolished? Demolished. This Asherah pole is a figure for worship of this goddess. It was cut down. Underline cut down. You want to say cut down? And then that second bull, the 70-year-old bull, was sacrificed. Underline sacrifice. It was on the altar. You want to say sacrifice? Now watch this. Here's what's going to happen. Opposition. They said, who did this? And then they figured this whole thing out. There was a squealer. Someone snitched. They were told Gideon did it. He's the son of who? Joash is the father. Now watch this. The men of town demanded Gideon's father Joash. He said, bring out your son. Underline, bring out your son. Everyone say, bring out your son. Yeah. He must what? Circle die. Everyone look up. After you obey, get this guys, get this. What God asked you to do, you obey. First experience that you know your faith is going to grow is with opposition. Just because you obey, don't say, man, everything's cool, I obey, God, I obey. So now you're going to bless me, I'm going to be good? No. The first experience you're going to face is what you are actually afraid of. Your fear actually comes out. Man, if I did that, I'm going to get in trouble. And guess what? Did he get in trouble?
Yes.
Did they want him to do what? Die? Can you imagine that? They say, who did this? Who did this to us? Remember, the same guys who do this. But then the Bible. Big bull sacrifice, everything's cut down, there's a fire burning, and the guy goes, and they figured it out. They figured it out, who did this? Who did this? They said, John James. That's smart. And then they go, John James' father. Go talk to John James' father. Bring the father out. And they got the father out. And they say, the son must die. Whatever you're afraid of, it will come. When I came to this church, when we launched New Life Now, was there fear? Oh yeah, there's fear. There's fear in my heart. Opposition? Oh yeah, there's opposition. I was told this. You're going to launch an English congregation. And you're going to take 12 people and start another church and go bring it someplace else. That's a fact. That was a charge given. There was no English congregation. This did not exist. None of it exists. I said, hey, how about we have this English congregation? And then, oh my goodness. Zing. And why are you doing this? You're doing it for yourself, right? You're doing this just to bring our young people out, right? So then you can launch your own church, and then it'll be your own church. You're going to take away 40 people from us. No, who? Oh yeah, that's what you're going to do. I'm like, just because you did something, that doesn't mean it's stop. The first thing you should be ready for, guys, listen up, ladies. First thing, when you obey, you say, I'm going to do this. I'm practicing my faith. Your faith experience should be this, opposition. If you're not opposed, you're not growing. If you're not opposed, you are average. Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. Listen. If you're nothing opposed, you're average. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because it's comfortable, it's easy. You know how easy it is just to sit back and be average? But you said the minute you go, Lord, you told me to do it, Lord, okay, and boom! The reason you don't want all those dramas is because it comes with a price. It's going to risk relationships. And you go, I can't do this, Lord, I can't do this. And you step back, and you be average. I want to tell you guys something. When I launched Warriors, first man right there, Charles. Don't tell him Charles. First man right there. Give him some love. A couple years after, 3 years after, don't tell him well. I will. Give him some love. I want to share with you guys about Will. He doesn't say much. You guys know that, right? He doesn't talk much. We've had Will, our church, our words program is so blessed that Will. This past 2 years. First time I saw him play when he came, and then the first tournament I had him was out in Brooklyn. He had yellow Nets t-shirt. You remember that tournament? How many summers ago was that? 2, 3? I forgot. Anyway, was it 2 or 3? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. And the first time I saw a PS2, I don't even know how we got Will, but Will was there. I looked at him and said, oh, I like that. Broad shoulders. You could be 4. Remember that conversation? You got broad shoulders. Because to be like a point guard, it's tough, it's not easy. And I made a decision. A very unpopular decision. I looked at all the guys at that time I had 2-3 years ago. And there were some flashy players at that time, flashy, all these ball handling stuff. I'm like, and then I looked at Will. I thought, that's my point guard. That's my point guard right there. I thought he was a fool. I thought he was a powerful with the front shoulder. I go, nah, don't me, come on. That's my point guard right there. And we had to go in the tournament. And I had to say, who's my point guard? But once you say, who's your point guard, what the coach would say, that's your position, that's your role. And everybody else that's not a point guard, how do you feel? Like you want to be point guard, and the coach didn't select you, how do you feel? They're not happy, they're not too happy. There were some guys, a couple of guys, definitely not happy. I looked at that. I took a step of faith. Was there a little fear in me? Nah. But I knew it was going to cause some ruckus. And it happened. Right, Will? And a couple guys left. Those are the point guards. Those are, I got game. Coach, how come you got Will? You got Will? Listen up, guys. For the past 2 years, 3 years, once we have Will and he's solidified this, I want to tell you how important it is. I think during Eddie's, his brother, his younger brother Eddie, during Eddie's baptism, I said that if there's one player in all the history of all the Warriors basketball player, there's only 2 players I want to be. The first player is I want to play like Eddie. The younger brother was the older brother, you guys don't know. I said I want to play like Eddie. The second player I want to be, that's Will. I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you about Will. I'll tell you about Will. It's not skill set. It's not skill set. Not that different skill. It's not skill set. Last Sunday, not last, 2 Sundays ago, and he was getting hit real hard on the court. I felt so bad. Charles saw it, I saw it, my guy saw it, my team saw it. And every time he had the ball, these guys would just him on the arm, him all over, and then the ball would fall up. And it's ow, and there's no ball. Second time comes up, the hit, boom, boom, boom. Come on, ow, with no ball. And you know, I have to maintain my composure. I'm not going to yell and scream, but if I yell and scream, my player's going to do the same thing. So I'm like, moving on. The third time it happens, Jess, and then the ball. Every one of you will be crying and yelling. Some of my ball players on the first one were already crying and we were talking to the left. A couple of my guys would already say, F this, F that, and ready on the side. And some guys would be getting technical, and here's what Bill does. You see this man. You can tell a little bit upset. Nothing. Not a word from his mouth. Not a word, nothing. And here's the beauty of Will. At the end of that game, if we won, I'm coaching, I'm sitting down, watching another game, I'll see team. Will comes to me. He goes, I figured it out. He goes, I figured it out. I go, what do you figure out? He goes, man, I know how come I was looking at the ball. See, he didn't tell me, Coach, man, you gotta say something to those refs. Will didn't say, Coach, you saw what happened, right? He didn't need to vindicate himself. He goes to this, I know I'm going to do next time. What are you going to do next time? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? Because I'm going to get even lower so they can't hit me. They can't even get the ball. Because of that move 2-3 years ago, listen, this is the important part. That first part was just to tell you how much I appreciate it. Here's the effect of having moved for the past 2-3 years. He has transformed our entire program. You guys don't know this. You guys don't know any of this because I didn't share it. I know because I see it day in, day out. I see it for the last 2-3 years. That one guy right there, sitting there, transformed our entire program. And here's how he did it. It was not just because he was able to carry himself on court. That's all part of it. That's all part of it. He was one of our best players. He was the best player. Wow, 1800. He was the best player. I said, that's my point. And a couple of guys that didn't think so, they left. And he was thick and thin. He was the hardest worker. He would come in, he'd be sweating like crazy. And when I push him through drills, and he's sweating, he's working harder than anybody on the court. And then all the Chinese guys, Charles, Joe, they be looking, you got game? See, I gotta tell you a secret. Guys like Charles, man, they're so gifted. We've always had a strong presence of African Americans, which I'm so proud of. We got some of the most athletic players, really good players. But every time we get a Chinese kid in there, they don't last 2 weeks and then they're out. Right, Charles? Charles, we're like crossing them and they're like, oh, I don't want to come back against this guy again. They're like, no way, I can't keep up with these guys. But then Will, I don't care, I'm here, I'm working hard. And then, because Will was able to leave, because Will was here, then another Chinese kid, oh, this Chinese kid, I could take him. But they couldn't think of it. They thought they could think of it. So then they stayed. And more stayed. And more stayed. That's why. That's why. That's how he transformed it. He did not want to be average. He kept it spinning. Let's finish up. Judges 6:31, please read. But Joash replied to the hostile crowd around him, "Are you going to plead Baal's cause? Are you trying to save him? If Baal really is God, he can defend himself when someone breaks down his altar. You repent, experience unexpected blessing. Experience unexpected blessing. You're going to have opposition, expected. Here's the best part. You didn't expect blessing. Follow me. The Father tells the hostile crowd, right? Are you going to plead Baal's cause? You don't have to speak for Baal and he's real. Are you trying to save Baal? No. If Baal is really God, circle that. If Baal is really God, everyone say that. He can defend himself when someone breaks down his altar. Look up, please. Look what just happened. The father, Gideon was so afraid of his father. The father came to what? Defend him. The very fear that you had turned out to be not fear. That's the blessing. You expected opposition. You expected your dad to kick your butt. Oh yeah, Judge Ham. You expected your dad to kick your butt. But because you're not afraid, and you say, I'm going to do it, you're still afraid. I'm going to say, you're going to do it. There's going to be opposition, yes. But there's going to be blessing. You don't say blessing. There's something good that comes out that you don't expect because God's working on you. And then the dad comes and defends the son. That's so cool. Expect that. You're going to overcome the fear. All the fears that you have, when it comes, they'll come. But then there's so good stuff that comes. That goes, oh my goodness, I should have done this earlier. Let's finish. Please read Judges 6:32. Next one out. Please read with me. So that day they called Gideon, Jerubbaal, saying, let Baal contend with him, because he broke down Baal's altar. He repented. This is really good. You have a personal story. You have a personal story to tell God's glory. Follow me. So that day, so that day, they gave Gideon a nickname. Underline the word Paul. This nickname is Jerubbaal. Underline Jerubbaal. I want to say Jerubbaal. And what does Jerubbaal, that nickname means? It means that Baal will contend with him. Why? So the word because. He broke down Baal's altar. Look up. Let me finish. Take your time. Take your time. I'm in with this. Will has a personal story. He's been here for 2-3 years, and because I point this out, he has a story. Yes or no? He has a story. I faith with reward. Yes or no? All of you, every time you step out, and you're not average anymore, he goes, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to suffer these relationships, I want to fear. When the day comes, you have a personal story. You have a story that's your own. And people will know. They go say, yeah, man. See that guy? See that girl? Yeah. Any one of you guys have a nickname? Some of you have a nickname. It means something. And when someone gives you a nickname such as this, and they call this guy Gideon, real man, he did something crazy. Question to all of you, and I'm going to let you go. When's the last time you did something crazy? And then someone goes, you crazy man, you crazy man. Oh, you crazy girl, you crazy girl. And that's where you have to start. Let's pray. Good crazy, okay? Not bad. Father, I praise you, Father. Watch over our Warriors volleyball team as they're competing right now. Lord, none of us wants to be average, and you do not want us to be average. When Christ came, he promised us. Jesus said we will have a full life, a life that's worth living, not an average life. So Father, let us learn how to suffer our relationships, suffer our life. Father, let us take risks. And yes, we are going to be afraid, Father. Each step we're going to be afraid. But through those steps that we're afraid, we're going to experience something totally different. Father, we're going to experience opposition. Yes, that's what we're afraid of, and it's going to come. But also, Lord, we're going to experience unexpected blessings, Father. Good things that we could never dream of will happen. And more than anything else, Father, we're going to have a personal story to tell. So, Father, I pray for everyone sitting in this house right now, whatever that they were afraid of, that is their growth opportunities. It is beyond their courage, and that's why they're afraid. So, Father, I pray that they take that step, that they could take that step to honor you. That story that they tell is not about themselves, but it's about you, Father. And we pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.